little to no experience in. We attempt to reach top tier of those games. Tonight's game is Magic the Gathering, and we're going to be playing with our black-red aggro again, just because it's a little bit quicker. I loved that last game. As I said, it was intense. It had ups and downs and curves and ways, but it went a little long. And I just want to make sure that we're getting as many games in as possible to keep things moving, to keep the show on the road. So, black-red aggro. And again, if you didn't see the first part, this is actually the deck that just won the top 8 at the the most recent Grand Prix, which is one of the major events, actually the last largest event for this standard season, before a lot of the cards rotate out and we get a new set in October, which is very exciting. The new set looks pretty cool. Going back to Ravnica, for those who don't know, Ravnica is like a very urban setting where you've got very tribal themes, meaning you've got like the forest tribe, and you've got the like secretive underground mob-like tribe, and you've got the law tribe, and you've got these different tribes, and that is essentially what Ravnica is all about. So we're going to be seeing probably a lot of, actually the terms Rakdos, which is red-black, comes from Ravnica. Each of those two-color combinations make up one of the tribes. Like the Forest tribe could be your green-red, which is your Gruul tribe, G-R-U-U-L. Or you could have your Selesnya tribe, which is your green and white, still forest, but with white in there, making them a little bit more creature-heavy, more control. Oh, that stinks. Synergy-heavy. Yeah, that happens. And that's what those different tribes are all about. So that's where we're going, and I'm excited for that. We will lose our Bravery Courier, which is very sad. But he lived a good life. A brave life. And that's really all I can ask for, so we'll see. Now, I am aware that we are picking up a lot of cards on this guy, so we might want to tap him out and grab more. But, man, Rekindling Phoenix is good. I want to be able to play that before I lose this guy. Depends what he does. I'd rather have 3 cards, I think. Or 4, as the case may be. Stream looks okay. I mean, it looks about the same, so it's a great target for unlicensed disintegration. Safety attacks. We're going to blow up the Gutter Snipe just because that can kind of get away from us if we're not careful. And he doesn't have any lands untapped, so I'm not worried about him killing my Bomat Courier. I should kill his Bomat Courier right now because I have the means to, and he's all tapped out. Because at this point, if I lose my Rekindling Phoenix, and I actually have to thank my last follower, Lucky Khajiit, brought up how important that card advantage is of having 4 cards versus 1 gray card for any cards, even if they're lands, right? You've pulled those out of your deck. So it's probably going to be better. Well, now we need the Rekindling Phoenix. That's funny. I was just talking about, well, you know, get him with this, get him with that. Nope. I need the Rekindling Phoenix. But we will actually just do this. We'll restock. I just had to check that and make sure I actually had the mount for it. We will restock and we'll see what we can do. Get 5. That's pretty sweet, man. Get 6? Maybe. I don't know. We're open now and this happens at instant speed. So even if he targets it with something, I'm not too concerned about losing it. Oh, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. It's got a lot of those flying lads. Yeah. Yeah, now's the time. We get 5 cards in hand. That's great. And actually what I needed was a Hazoret, the Fervent. So how many of these guys can we play? 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 6, 3. Do we play all 3? I think we go 1, 2, 3. And hope that he taps out. So next turn, we do want to take care of that Soulscar Mage, because that is going to be an issue for our Hazoret the Fervent, if he is able to just kind of chip away at Hazoret's strength and toughness, making it a weaker creature with Soulscar Mage's special ability. Okay? Is he going to tap all of them? So what he doesn't know is Invincible Jackal God is coming his way. Yeah, that would have been foolish, given the board state. Okay. So we can go 3, 4, 5, 6. Attack with 4 he can't block. He's going to block the 5. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, we got him. Short something crazy happening. Depends what he's got in that last hand. That last card in hand. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know when they don't blow up their heads. I'm never really sure what they're doing, what they're thinking. Man, we've had a rough night tonight, guys. But when we've won, right? And that's what it's all about. I do think we learned a lot from the. We're gonna get right back into it. I think we learned a lot from that long game before the break. Tonight we're actually gonna go to probably 11:45. I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna push it a little bit, just because I am not in love with what happened at the beginning of the stream. Not in love with the quality of that the first 10 minutes there. So we're gonna try to make it up to you, get some more content out there. We'll see. Oh, the wish circle. This is almost always bad. This is a good hand. This is a good hand, so I'm going to play it. It has a good curve, as long as he's not killing anything. I'm going first, so I will at least be able to get the Skyboat down, which is good. Okay. So I'm not worried about him being a control deck. We're looking pretty good for Skyboat getting down, and then our Chain Warlord getting down, and then we can deal with whatever we have to after that. Next turn might be Canyon Slough, depending on what he's doing. If we do have to cut something, that'll be there. I see he has an Braid. I would consider that, okay, I was going to say probably a premature moment to be using anything too crazy here, but he went for it. We're going to want to keep our red-blue, huh? Let's go get him. We will now be able to use Skyboat, which is great. Boom, boom. And nothing he has is going to be able to kill this. Magma Spray is 1 red mana, which does 2 damage. Braid is 2. He would have needed the 2 to have killed that. Grixis. Grixis being black, red, blue. Well, you know, sometimes that happens. You cycle into the same thing. But that's alright, we could use it.
Feel the heat of my flames. I don't need this.
We're going to want to deal with him right quick. Thankfully, we got something that will be able to deal some damage here. Alright, that worked out. That was very lucky, but I'll take it. Great. And as long as we're just killing this guy as he shows up, I'm not too worried about it. Though that is interesting. I wonder what... Dragons! I don't know what this is about, man. I don't know what this deck is... about. We will just kill that when it comes down. This is an interesting deck. Right now we got a great board state. We have the superior board state. We don't have a great board state. We have a superior board state. What I mean by that is if nothing changes, we will win. But it's kind of a hard call to say whether or not something will change. I mean, we've got a 4-turn clock. 5-turn clock on him with 1, 2, 3, and then 4. No, 4 turn. So we'll see if he can come up with anything in that amount of time. It is quite a bit of time to do some coming up with, particularly for a deck that looks like it has a lot of angles of attack. So we're not ruling anything out quite yet. That does cut down some of those angles of attack. 3, 5, 2, 4. And we'll just kill this the following turn. I think we got him, actually. I think short, a miracle draw. Wasn't necessary, but it's damage that he can't punish us for putting in. So there's no real reason not to. I don't know. Maybe he has a Vraska's Contempt, and I don't know. I don't know. What could have Fumigate gets 3 back. Sweltering Suns. If he's got the Magma Spray, then he's in the clear. And he had it. He had the Magma Spray. Okay. We just got to pull something. Man. We could kill him with that secondary ability, but we need to have a target. If he plays a creature, we can also kill him with the 3 damage off of this. Alright.
What? My hair is on fire?
Really?
Oh, this?
Man, I hope he plays a creature and we can just get in there. That would be sick. Or braid my thing. Oh. We literally need him to play 1 creature so that we can activate our Unlicensed Disintegration. Without him killing Heart of Koran. Play the zombie dragon.
Oh,
Don't you
today's
kill
my
it.
lucky day.
That's what I'm talking about. That felt good. That felt good. All right, we'll keep going. We still got plenty of time here, and I do want to make up for some of the lost time. Oh, destroy all lands? You sure? Sure. That's a lot. That's a lot for one card. Man, this stream, dude. All right, getting in there. Gonna mix back up. This, I don't know, man. I liked the Grixis. The thing is, I like Scarab God, so it's like it's tough not to want to just play Scarab God all day long. But I have to fight Lord of Leaves here, and Grolf's the only one that can do it with his Rakdos aggro deck. It does seem fairly certain. It does seem fairly obvious that Rakdos aggro is the best deck. Ugh. One land was not good. 3 land, okay. Alright. I'm gonna miss that. I'm gonna miss that. But I gotta have an early turn play. I gotta have something going on early. Especially if he played, he didn't. Well, it turns out didn't really need it anyway. So we're just gonna go right into Goblin Chain Whirler into... Well, it will read the board. Probably going to be Rekindling Phoenix and then Chandra. Get that wish. Get that wish. If you touch the middle of this thing, exactly right, you get a wish. That's, I mentioned that in an earlier stream, but just want to make sure that everybody's on the same page with why that is so important. And if you... I've mentioned this as well. If you click a lot of times right in their face, it actually throws them off because of the smoke screen. So despite the goat attack that's happening, he's feeling very thrown off. Why? Because if he does have any kind of removal, we're going to want to get rid of that right away. And right now. Will he exert? Oh, it'll kill me. Hoofers.
You want to play with fire, huh? Oh, this is...
The problem is, because he went first, he actually gets to quite a bit of benefit off of that. Was that the plan? To shock one time? I think we need ours to come down. Kill his dude.
You and I are gonna take him out. Oh, yep, you're flammable.
Hope he doesn't have a Glory Bringer.
Yup, you're going down.
Now he just pings me. Oh, and he gets to kill my Chandra. That hurts. But we get to kill that, I guess. Yep.
Nobody tells
Yep.
me what to do.
Alright, 3 for 5, we're gonna go 3. And this does actually do damage to Chandra, which is great. It does damage to their opponent's planeswalkers. Weird that the Lord of Leaves would be playing a red deck, you know, a fiery. It was like a misnomer. Okay, interesting. Still get to kill that, though, so that's good. Let's see if we can stabilize, is sort of the thing here.
This'll be easy.
He's just going for direct burn, which is interesting. We probably want to get Rekindling down? Well, hang on. Next turn, we will be doing... We want Rekindling down as soon as possible. Because there's nothing... We're not getting as much value off of the Goblin Chain Whirler. Thank you. When he doesn't have creatures up. Yep.
Time to die.
Now we can actually kill... Oh, he sacrificed himself for that. Is he going to do another one? Another -4 to
When people start screaming,
kill my bird?
I know I'm on track. Ugh.
That was an expensive trade. I'm actually okay with making that trade. And this will kill Chandra. And in we go. One attacker. And now that we've survived that main push, I'm actually not too concerned about where we are now. And he's pulled 2 of his Chandras. I mean, he might have the 3rd or 4th, but I would be surprised to see that. And we got a whirl. Oh! Of course he did. Of course you did. Of course he did, right? Yeah. Man. What a nincompoop. Blow that puppy up. And kill Chandra. So now we're just in a game of top decking to see who gets there first. He's got a 5-turn clock. What's he looking at his graveyard for? He's got some kind of removal. I was looking at my graveyard probably to see if I can bring my boy back. Okay. Cycling, very nice. Actually need it right now. Oh, boo. And we swing in. There's really nothing else we can do. Okay. Thankfully, we will be able to play this again. And turn. Okay. Let's see what he does. Doesn't really matter. I don't have anything that can play cards from my graveyard, but it's always just good to... Nice. That worked. We got lucky there, man. Maybe we should have held that. I don't know. Depends what he draws. Okay. Alright. That's actually a problem, because it does have first strike. So, I won't be able to hit it. Oh. That's terrible. What do we get? We gotta kill one.
Hey, over here. If you play with fire, you're gonna get burned.
Swinging for 3. Woohoo! It's gonna be down to the wire, boys and girls. Oh, okay. We had to kill one. Does he have the shock? He does. Well, that just came down to top decking. Came down to top decking. Maybe I could have saved the unlicensed disintegration. I don't know. I probably should have saved the unlicensed disintegration because I knew that I could kill that thing, the fiery eddy. which is what I call Soul Scar Mage. Man. We almost had him, though. It was literally, does he draw shock? That was kind of the situation. He did. Man, it was close, though. Got to ping him for 3 off of our thing. Man, we did good. We did what we could. Yeah. Going first gives me that turn to set up as well. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to keep that. I hope he's not control, although blue-black is almost always going to be control. But he tapped out. He might... Maybe not the best plan. Alright, so do we play... I think we play this to get this down. Because they can together block Glintleaf Siphoner and stop this from happening. The question is, does he have an Essence Scatter? Like, he would need to literally have an Essence Scatter. I'm actually willing to do that, yeah. I'll lose the 1, but... yeah. The thing is, right now... could play into a Syncopate or an Essence Scatter, or just the Essence Scatter. And if he does tap out to play like a Nicol Bolas, that's what we want. I said we'd play one because we do have 2, and it would put us ahead by quite a bit. Okay. So we do attack. Hit 4. We're doing okay. We're at a nice little clip here. Next turn, I think we play the Goblin Chain Whirler. Continue our pressure, but don't leak out our best cards quite yet. Unless he taps out, in which case, Rekindling Phoenix it is. Rekindling Phoenix it is! Alright. I think we might want the cycling, though. I don't know. It'd be nice to have them both come down next turn. Nice to have him play this. I kill it, then I kill the little totem dude with Chain Whirler. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna block. So here's what we're gonna do. Got 2 open. We're gonna play Hazoret. Rush in with everybody. Rush in with Hazoret and the bird. If he gets through, let's see. He does. block one. Don't actually think he gets to have that back, though. Alright, and we play that down, we ping for one, killing the bird, bringing Saul back up, and I think we're in a really good spot. Interestingly, in lore, Hazoret actually does fight off the Scorpion God. Nice! So in lore, although the Scarab God, the Scorpion God, and the Locust God all kind of team up and kill the other gods, Hazoret actually does survive. So I think it's interesting that in the lineup, Hazoret actually is able to kind of deal with the other gods on account of she has so many angles of attack. Oh, my watch fell off. Which makes her kind of a wider threat than, say, Ronus or, say, Oketra, who are the other gods, white or green and white, respectively. It's neat. It's flavorful. All right, folks, we got one more game in us. We'll call it a night. So real sorry about how this stream started. The YouTube video will be a correction for this, I hope. So we'll get that, and Thursday I'm hoping it'll be a whole new stream, whole new day. We'll get it going. The games were good today. I've actually really liked the decks. So interestingly, despite the production value being a little bit shaky today, the content from the I'll keep playing standpoint has felt good. So you know, it's a little bit of a win, even though it was a little messy up front. Scurrying lad. It's the battle of the scurrying lads. The bravest couriers. Reason being, I did not have a turn 2 play, so might as well just play that now. He swings in. And we're going to play Goblin Chain Whirler. Let's go summit into Goblin Chain Whirler. Gotta get a name for this guy, man. He's got too much of a face not to have a name, you know what I mean? Lenny. That's Lenny. I know a Lenny when I see one. That's a Lenny. Ooh, Skyboat. Ooh, we got a lot of lands.
I knew you needed mine.
Wow, that worked out. He had no idea that my hand was full of nothing but mountains. So it was the bluffing face. Were you convinced? Of course you saw my hand, so it's not fair. It's not really a fair comparison, but he was convinced, and he didn't see my face either, so that's how powerful it is. Man, I said it would be one more, but I didn't think it was going to be that fast. Let's see what we got. Oh, we've been getting a lot of horses. A lot of mares, man. So do we do another one? Yes! The answer is yes. We'll see. Maybe it'll put us back on the map. I love playing the Scarab God deck, but every time I play it, I lose it in spectacular fashion. Sooner or later. This deck is just a la 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 la. La 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 la. Weird. I wonder if he just typed in ALA until he eventually got one that was free. Risky again, but we'll take it. Oh, he's mulliging down to 5. Our hands become less risky. He might just straight quit when he sees this happen. I'm giving him the poker face. He didn't. He didn't quit. Well, next time. That's pretty cool. Although he might have counters and stuff in hand, that'd be no good. Unless his land this turn comes in tapped, that'd be sweet. That's what I want to see. I want to see tapped land or no land. Oh, it was neither. Get out of here, Scorpion. Man, eerily reminiscent. We're going to have an amazing turn 4 and 5. Let's see him tap out for something. Come on, la la la. I might just kill him with Bomat Courier. That's kind of the plan. Bravery Courier. Excuse me. Problem now is how many options he has. He has to have a counter if he hasn't played anything. So it would just be stupid to play the bird into that, when if he taps out, I play a game-winning card. Or just keep building my Bomat Courier until it's literally the biggest. I don't know, man. I don't know what he's got. Well, at this point, we could play all of our birds and still get in there. So here we go. Let's see the first counter. The question is how many more he has. Because I don't think it's 5. Alright, now we're working our way up his counters. Oh, but he could have a Torrential Gear Hulk. Did he do that on his turn? He just tapped out. Unless that was... Yeah, he's only got 2. He got the Essence Scatter again. He has so many! Don't tap, because I don't want to validate a seal away. Here we go. What's great is if he counters it, I'll just refill my fucking hand. I mean, my hand. Although, I do probably need both of these to kill that thing. Okay. Here's what we need to do. Can we exile that somehow? What we're going to do is 4, 5, 6. We got 6 lands open. And what we probably want to do is we want a way to exile this guy, but I don't think I have an exile target creature. Let's do that. Let's see if we get Doomfall. So I do 5 and 5. I can kill him pretty quick. If he taps, I can kill him pretty quick. Oh, I forgot about that. But if he taps, I can still get him. Especially if it exerts. Nope! Couldn't handle that. Could not handle that heat. Scarab God, man. Man, it's funny, because I was like, man, I probably shouldn't have been as scared to play my counters. I should have. I should have mulliganed. In order to win that game, I had to mulligan. Did not have anything early enough. Alright, this will be it. Last game, 11:45. We went pretty long tonight. Make up for that early start, or that late start. And we're going to get a good hand. We're going to get a great hand. I don't know what to do for tonight's nice little moment, man. Kind of... It's a law! This time we got him. This time he doesn't know what's going to hit him. But he goes first. Oh, it's good. It's good. Hello. Problem is he's going to get his nonsense up. So we do actually probably want to go... So we can bring him back if we have to. You can ask him to scatter it? Yeah. He does have a counter or something he can play at instant speed. Because of how that game just paused, he does have something. But it's not really clear what it is. Play the first one. See if it lands. Does not. Will he just have another Scarab God? I don't know. All right. 3 for 3 is pretty good, and these 3 are not going to win the game for me. They're pretty good. They're pretty good 3, but 5. We want to actually be able to play both at once, so let's so on his end step, we're going to try to play the Scrap Heap Scrounger. We actually want to eat one of his cancels, so we do want 0 top. That's good for us. We like seeing that. We like seeing 0 top. Let's see what he's got. We have to play this one first. Or else we don't get to get them through. What we're going to do... Does he have white? He doesn't. He's just black-blue. It's actually probably more important that we land the Chandra. In either case, are we attacking with this? Well, it depends if it gets countered. It's more important to land the Chandra, because that gives us card advantage. It's a more valuable card. And if we need to crack this courier, we can do that. Cool. Which one? That one. Sure. All right. All right. That's interesting. If I were him, I would have fatal pushed the Bomat Courier with 5 cards underneath it. Must have a Vraska's Contempt. Right? Well, I don't know, actually. Oh, I needed to play the card. Ah, okay. That's nice, man. Getting that much of a pile on Bomat Courier. It's nice. Feels good. A Christmas tree. All right, now we're gonna. We'll try. Yep. Yep.
All right, that's it.
Don't want to tap out because we do want to be able to crack these if need be. Yeah, we'll take 6 cards. Yeah, I think we will. My turn. Okay. Four, 5, 6, 7. Let's play that. See if he counters it. No. All right. Play that. See if he counters it. All right. All right, we'll see what he gets. There we go. La la la! Defeated. At last, my arch rival. For one game. Man, we've been not been looking good. But, folks, that was a good time. We had fun tonight. This was cool. And I do really enjoy getting to play with these decks that were some of the premier decks. Getting to see those, getting to put those out here and give them a shot has been a lot of fun. Hope you liked seeing it. I gotta do something with this gold sometime. So maybe Thursday, again Thursday at 9 o'clock, we'll be starting. We might be doing some competitive, because I know that takes gold to enter. The reason I haven't is it's usually a little bit longer. Like a game is best of 5. You gotta win 2, so could be 4 games. Right? 1, 2, 3. No, gotta be just 3 games. I don't know why I said 4. Best of 3. So it does take a little bit longer just to move through the series. But then again, when we look at like that battle of the control decks that we had today, can't imagine it'll be much longer than that. So that was our show tonight. I'm glad you all turned in. I'm sorry for that trouble right up front. I am going to try to get some improved Comcast internet streaming, give you the buttery smooth 1080p if we can manage it. But that is what we've got. So I will see you when the quest continues.